Well, howdy, howdy. I hope y'all have been well since the last time we seen each other.
Jim, I think we have a problem.
What's going on, Sheriff Benny? Are the Possum brothers causing problems down at Charlie's Saloon again?
Not this time, no. It's Anthony.
Well, what about Anthony Armadillo?
He doesn't think he can go through being a cowboy.
Well, does he really think that? Because everybody should know you can be anything you want as long as you believe in yourself.
Do you have something that can help?
I'm glad you asked, because I think I might have the right story. But I think we should read it to our cowpokes at home too, who may be feeling the same way as Anthony. And then I'll come back and read it to him.
That would be amazing. Thank you, Jim. I'll bring him up and I'll be near the lockup. Take your time and I'll take him get some water and some grubs.
Well, that sounds amazing. See you soon. Anthony the Armadillo is one of our fellow students training to be a cowboy. But some of the other students think he can't do it. But I know better than that, because Cowboy Jim knows that you can do anything that you put your mind to, and if you believe in yourself. One of my good friends, Little Car, wanted to be a cowboy. But it's tough for little cars to be cowboys. That is, until he believed in himself and tried. Today's story is called Cowboy Car, written by Jean Franz Ransom and illustrated by Ovi Netaclue. Ever since he was knee-high to his daddy's hubcaps, Little Car wanted to be a cowboy. Growing up in a crowded city garage, Little Car had seen cowboys on TV. He loved their big wide hats and their pointed-toed boots. Unlike Little Car, cowboys had lots of space where they lived, in a place called Out West. Sometimes they even slept under the stars. When Little Car went outside, it was noisy and busy. Sometimes he couldn't even hear his own horn.
Cars can't be cowboys.
Everybody told Little Car. Little Car's dad wanted him to follow in his tracks and be a taxicab in the city. His mom wanted him to be a family car and settle down in a garage close to home. But Little Car couldn't stop dreaming about driving around the range with other cowboys, herding cattle by day and circling up around the campfire at night. So when Little Car got a lot bigger, he decided to pack his trunk and head out west.
Don't forget to stop at red lights,
honked Dad.
Keep your doors locked.
Mom called as her windshield wiper sped up to catch her tears. The first thing Little Car did out west was look for a real cowboy hat.
Howdy.
Little Car said in his best cowboy voice.
I need a hat, please.
I think you're going to need a 50-gallon hat.
The men said.
I don't have one that big.
How about that one?
Little Car asked.
I reckon I could sell it to you.
The man said.
Thank you kindly.
Little Car said. Little Car drove until he found a ranch. There were cowboys everywhere, all wearing hats just like his.
My name's Dusty,
said a cowboy.
What can I do for you, buckaroo?
I'm here to be a cowboy.
Cars can't be cowboys. They can't ride horses,
Dusty said. Little Car's bumpers dropped. It was true. He couldn't ride a horse.
It's a shame, too,
Dusty said.
We could use an extra hand.
Little Car's gears clicked.
Let me prove. I can do it.
I'll give you a try,
Dusty said.
Come back tomorrow.
The next morning, Little Car watched cowboys twirl ropes in the air, race around barrels, and try to ride something called a mechanical bull.
Yee-haw! Yippee-yi-yay! Get along, little doggies!
Little Car shouted. The cowboys laughed.
Come on,
Dusty said.
It's time to see what you can do. Let's see how quick you are.
Dusty said. Little Car zoomed around the barrels. In no time, he was used to making quick turns around tight corners in the city.
Not bad.
Dusty said. The next day, Dusty gave Little Car some cowboy chores.
Let's see how strong you are.
He said. Little Car had plenty of power in his engine, maybe a little too powerful. Later, Dusty took Car out on the range.
Let's see how fast you can round up those little doggies. Better hurry, it's getting dark.
Little Car wasn't worried about the dark. He had headlights.
You did a pretty good job this week.
Dusty said that night.
Let's see how you do tomorrow at the rodeo.
Little Car did a break dance. Was he finally going to be a cowboy? The next morning, Little Car helped carry a few things to the rodeo, but the man told Little Car,
Well, you can't be in the rodeo unless you ride a horse.
Aw, shucks, I'm sorry.
Dusty said.
I hope you'll stay to watch me ride Double Trouble. He's the biggest, meanest bull you ever seen.
So Little Car stayed. The bull that came out bucking and kicking didn't look anything like the one back at the ranch. This bull was real. Dusty went up and came down with a big thud. The rodeo clown couldn't get to him. Double Trouble turned and headed straight toward Dusty.
Oh no!
Little Car thought,
Dusty needs help.
vroom, with tires squealing, horn honking, and the radio blasting. Little Car got everyone's attention, including the bulls. Little Car turned left, right, and then swerved, stopped, backed up, and drove around until the bull's snorts turned into snores. He saved Dusty. After the rodeo, everyone wanted to talk to Little Car.
So, is it true that you're a cowboy at the Circle R Ranch?
A reporter asked. Before Little Car could answer, Dusty came over.
He sure is.
Dusty said.
In fact, he's my partner.
Little Car grinned from gear to gear. He really could be a cowboy. That afternoon, a video of Little Car went viral on MooTube. Back at the garage, Little Car's parents were surprised to see their son on TV.
That's our boy.
Mom said.
That's our cowboy.
Dad said. And Little Car drove off into the sunset, home on the range at last. Boy, that was a good story. You see, Little Car, he kept trying and trying to be something that he really wanted to be because he believed in himself and put his mind to it. Just like all of you. You can be anything you want to be as long as you believe in yourself. Now, let's take a look at some of the words in our story. Herding, ranch, buckaroo, and rodeo clown. Herding is the act of bringing individual animals together into a group, making sure they're all together when moving them. The ranch is a large farm, especially in the western U.S. and Canada, where cattle or other animals are raised. Buckaroo is the person whose job is to take care of the cattle. And a rodeo clown is a person whose job is to distract the bull from a competitor who fell off the bull, or to provide comic entertainment for an audience between events.
Howdy, Jim. How has things been going?
Well, howdy, Faye. Everybody, this is my friend, Faye Firefly.
Howdy, everyone. Nice to meet you all. Hey, Jim. I need help, but it's more of a question.
What do you need, Faye?
Well, Rocky Raccoon and I are trying to bundle a bunch of sticks together to help Vincent the Vulture build the fire, but we don't know how to keep the bundle from falling apart.
You came to the right cowboy. Let me show you how to tie a square knot.
Will that help us?
Of course. A square knot is known as an end knot. It can be used to tie up bundles and also for first aid.
Mind showing me so I can tell Rocky Raccoon?
Of course. Look over here. You take your 2 ends of rope. You go right over left, through the hole in the bottom. Then left over right, through the hole and pull. Then you should be able to move your rope up and down. Do you think you have it, Faye?
I do. Left over right and then right over left and pull.
That's the knot. Good job, Faye.
Thank you, Jim. See you again.
See you soon, Faye. Oh, Cow Posted, we have a day today. But as you know, I have to go help my friend Anthony. I'm going to read him that story so he always knows all he's got to do is just believe in himself. Until next time out here in the Wild West, stay safe. And just like Cowboy Jim, be kind and never tell a lie. So long, partners.